Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today we're asking the question, what do you need to know right now? So go grab your comfies and your snacks and join your auntie on the other side. Okay, so if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's wonderful to have you. I hope you will stick around. If you are a returning subscriber or member, hello, my lovelies. It's always wonderful to have you. And I want to thank you for all you give to the channel. I truly appreciate it. So let's get into this. What do you need to know right now? Okay. Several of the Santa secrets from this deck. Santa secrets popped out. My friend Rosie over at the Abyss Tarot TAT created this deck, and it's one of my favorite decks. So I always can't wait to use this at Christmas time. They are running away and taking their energy with them. Okay. Better shape up or you'll get cold or worse, taken for a demonic ride. The Krampus has your name. We have a Black Widow, beautifully wrapped, present, laced with death. Ooh, okay. We have no matter the age, miracles will always happen if you believe. Okay. And we have deliberate intention. Someone's playing you like a wind up toy. Oh. Well, we got a lot of stuff you need to know right now. Okay, we have the miracles here, so let's keep that here. We could have several different energies presenting, so let's just get into it. They are running away and taking their energy with them. Okay, I'm kind of wanting to hone in on this a bit. So I feel like some of you may have done a return to sender, or you may have done some cord cutting, or it's almost like this is divinely guided energy that's running away. Tell me more about this runner. Tell me more about this runner. We want to know more about the runner energy here. Tell me more. Is it a divinely guided runner? Let's push these up here. I'm hearing divinely guided, running away and taking their energy with them. Tell me more. We have the Two of Potions, okay? So this is someone who may have been a friend, may have been a partner, could have been like mother-in-law, sister-in-law, cousin, work friend, someone close though, someone who is like they're being removed. Okay, Queen of Needles could be an air sign, a boss, could be a talker, a gossip, a know-it-all. We have the Page of Potions here. I feel like they could be immature with their words, or they could have said some things that were untrue about you. They could have gossiped about you, the Sun. Leo energy as well. There could have been hurtful words with the Three of Needles here. That there could be like heartbreak here. They broke your heart. And there's justice. Them running away, them leaving is your justice. There's some kind of heartbreak here. The Two of Candles, 22. Okay. Wow. I didn't expect this. Okay. So, do you know about this? Do you know about this heartbreak? Tell me about. Why do I want to cry? The Three of Needles. Do you know that this is what is this Three of Needles about? What are the Three of Needles about with the I usually don't get cards that drop, but I'm gonna get it. Oh my god, it's a Judgment card. No, no, no. It's the Five of Potions. Okay. For a minute, I thought it was Judgment. Okay. It's the Five of Potions. This is something this person regrets with the Empress here and the Emperor. Oh, okay. So I feel like for some of you, this may be your partner or somebody you dated, somebody close to you. It could be a best friend. This is a close partnership, and there is betrayal here. Okay. I think they make you. I think you thought things were good with this person. Um, I think this person has like style. They may be a Libra, they may be a Gemini, Aquarius. They could be a Taurus as well. I feel Venus here. There's love, there's admiration. I think you thought there was balance here. But your justice with this little page of potions, I don't think it feels like justice. I think it feels like heartbreak. Um, there was something done here with an emperor and an empress, like that. There's regret. There is absolute regret here, um, and deep heartbreak. And they are leaving. They are running away. Perhaps this is you leaving, but I feel like, and for some of you, this may be your person feeling like they can't give this to you. Okay, they can't give you the emperor, the empress experience. They aren't your emperor, they aren't your empress, okay? And they need to let you go, or you're realizing that they're not your person, okay? Um, but you know, I feel like there is this normally, you would feel like, hey, they're a runner. They're running from a divine twin flame type of energy. But honestly, it feels like their running is divinely guided, okay? And it is to avoid heartbreak. It is to avoid regret. I feel like you are meant for a divine partnership, a divine, whether it be romantic or business or whatever this is, okay, it is divinely guided, okay? And this hurts. This loss hurts. This running away hurts, okay? Because in your mind, this is an illusion that's falling away. In your mind, there is extreme closeness, but deep down, it is unfulfilling, okay? It's an unfulfilling relationship. This Queen of Swords, which represents this person, okay, who's running, um, they are not emotionally fulfilling. Okay, it's not emotionally fulfilling. They're not giving you what you need. And I feel like this person knows it. Okay, and your justice is the running away. I feel like if this is you, you have some kind of idea. Okay, that's what you need to know. Um, and I got to tell you, with the miracle card here, I don't feel like it's a surprise or your divine counterpart. Okay, I feel like this is divinely guided, that this person will move away. They will move on from you. Okay, you can, and I feel like you can cling to this person all you want, but divinely, this person will move on. Okay, because they will become aware that staying is breaking your heart, because they can't be this. They cannot be this with you. Okay. So that's why they're moving on. Whatever this is, okay, it doesn't have to be romantic, okay? It can be a divine partnership like example, okay, it could be that this is your romantic partner moving away, but the person coming in isn't romantic. They're a business partner. And for whatever reason, you can't align with the business partner, so you let this person go, because there's not mental space, there's not emotional space. You have to grow from this. Does that make sense? I hope so. All right, now let's get into these other energies, because we got some other energies here. All right, this is like a whole pick a card without being a pick a card. Sometimes that happens. Okay. All right, so we have these other energies here. We're going to leave this. We're going to do this. Someone's playing with you. Better shape up or you'll get cold, or worse, taken for a demonic ride. Beautifully wrapped, present laced with death. Well, death It's transformation, baby doll. Okay. Um, uh, I feel like that that probably goes there. Okay. That's I know. You're like, what? I'm like, yeah. Um, I feel like a lot of you are at this place where you're like, I I'm not taking anyone's uh poopy doo. I'm not taking anyone's trash anymore. Okay, I'm just at this place where I just do not give a shit anymore. I'm not taking less than I deserve. I don't care if you're friend, foe, or family. Okay, and you're just not in the mood for anyone to play with you. You're just like, no, 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 ma'am. No, ma'am. So who's playing with you? A variety of people. You better stop it. A variety of people. I hear you. Well, that one wanted to come out. Okay, we have the 10 of potions. No reversals. I don't need a reversal. 10 of potions. Listen, this is what you want to be. 10 of potions. You are about your happiness in 2026. You are like, I am not, listen, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to do what I got to do. Outside of that, pay my bills, deal with that shit. And outside of that, I'm going to be happy. And anything that doesn't make me happy, you got to go. New rules. Because the last year, have been like, for you guys, like it feels like since 2020, maybe beyond, have just been hellish. And you've reached the point where you're actualizing yourself and you're like, no more. And I kind of like being by myself. I kind of enjoy myself now. And that yearning for connection to people may have dulled. You may find it dulling. You may be like, I'm waiting for the right people, the right person, the right connection. Until then, what are you going to do with all this energy? Okay, so you're focused on your happiness. Hangman, a 9 of presents. What are you going to do? You got an idea. You're not taking anything from anyone and you're going to be happy. You want to be happy. That's what you need to know. But there's something there. You got something bubbling under the surface. It's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment, okay? And you know what? It ain't a person, okay? It's not love, like it's self-love, but it's not a person. This is something that you got going on, okay? This is like a talent or an ability. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. And some of you aren't even doing it. You haven't even started doing it. 5 of potions, because you're here. You're like, I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I'm doing. Listen, join the club. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't know what I'm doing. I didn't know what I was doing when I started this channel. I still kind of don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just winging it. Okay. You will find a lot of people just wing stuff. Okay. I think half the people who say they know Excel on their little whatever when they fill out their applications and their little resumes are lying. They don't really know it. They know how to use the little script inside of Excel that tells you how to do everything. So you can figure it out. If you're smart, you can figure out just about anything. Okay, so I feel like there's an issue here. This is what you need to know. That thing that you're wanting to do, and some of you are doing it, but you're doing it on the down low. Because you're like, I'm crappy at this. You feel called to do it, but you're like, I'm crappy at it. It's bad, or nobody likes it. Or when I went to school for it, I was crappy at it. I was like 39th out of 40 seats. Or, I just, nobody's going to buy it. In this stage of like self-destructing whatever creative impulse you have, because you're like, it's almost like you're at this place where you're not taking any crap from people, but you're still giving crap to yourself. You're still telling yourself you're not good enough. You're like telling other people, I am good enough. I am good enough. But then you go home and you're doing whatever it is you're doing. Whether you're trying to build a business, go to school, or you're just going to your career and you're like, I want to do this in my career. I want to do that, or whatever it is, or build charity for dogs or whatever it is. But at home, when you're working on it or thinking about it or thinking about doing it, you're like, I can't do that. My stuff is crap. It's like an artist who spends all night painting and gets up and goes to the bakery and bakes bread all day, then goes home and paints all day. And while they're painting and spending their time doing their passion, they're saying, it's crap. I spend all night painting crap. And then I labor all day just to go home and paint crap. You aren't painting crap. Okay. You have to stop talking to yourself that way about this calling. Okay. You have to stop, because this is something you're meant to do. And in 2026, they're really talking about 2026 for you guys. You are meant to explore this and get out of it. Get out of this energy, okay? Because your happiness and fulfillment and some of this is built upon this thing you're doing, this creative thing. Ace of Potions, a wish fulfillment, a blossoming, a metamorphosis, a butterfly. You gotta let it blossom, baby. You gotta let it come to the surface. You gotta do the thing. Okay? You gotta hold it like a baby. You gotta nurture it, right? Whatever this is. Because I feel it so differently. Like, feel so many streams of possibilities here. I'm seeing a goblet for some. There's like a goblet. Some of you are very creative. Some of you are very like nurturing. There's all kinds of gifts and abilities here, and you guys are sitting on it. It's like you're sitting on money. You're sitting on possibility for happiness and emotional fulfillment. And you're telling the world, I'm sick of y'all treating me like I don't have any value. And then you go home and you're like pointing the fingers at yourself saying, I don't have any value. The things I give don't have any value. You have to live it. Okay? It's time to live it. You can't tell others that you have value and then go home and believe you don't. I know. This is the hard part, okay? You have to put your money where your mouth is. Tell me more. This one right here. Okay, we have the Page of Needles. Kidnap the Santa Claus, put him in the kiddos. Okay? I feel you have to be tenacious. Okay? Page of Needles. Page of Swords. You have to start the doing. You have to start the process. You have to do it. Damn it. Okay? Action. You're going to receive messages from Spirit, okay? You are going to start receiving messages from Spirit. Some of you already are receiving like little signs. Little signs. B. This has been on my table. B. B means something to some of you. Okay, I don't know. I just know it's on my table and they told me to put it here. Okay, so some of you guys, you're going to receive signs, okay? Synchronicities, songs, birds. I see a swan. I see a black swan. I see an owl. I see a white owl. Okay, for some of you, there's something about snow. A certain time it snows. Like, some of you, there are signs about the snow. The snow is going to be inspiring. Okay, let the cold inspire you if you're an artist. I feel like there may be a gift here that's given to you that's going to inspire you. I feel like you guys need to tap in to your creative source. Okay, you guys you're living in denial of your true creativity, and it's a gift. And you can't tell the world that you have value and then hold the gifts that you have been given and devalue them. Okay. It doesn't work that way. If you will start to value your creativity, your gifts, whatever they are, and you start to use them and be grateful for the expressions of them and understand that these gifts, you are a vessel, you are a channel for these gifts. Okay. You are a channel of these gifts. Okay. This is gifts from divine source, and you cannot devalue a gift from the divine. Do you understand? When you start really connecting with the higher source of your creativity, your calling, you won't ever do this again. Okay. You'll be like, yes, 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 yes. I don't take less than I deserve from other people, and I don't take less than what I deserve from myself, because I understand that I am aligned with the divine. I channel the divine through my calling, through my creativity, through my drive, through my ambition, through my inspiration. Let's get one more on this. Tell me more. Tell us more. We want to know more. We have the 7 of potions. So what I would say with this, one more, 2 more. Okay. You have the 10 of candles and the king of potions. I would say, of course, there will be, burdens. There will be a heaviness, of course. There always is. Okay, especially when you're opening up, especially when you're putting yourself out there, especially when you're building something, when you're growing, when you're getting unblocked, when you are expanding your creativity, when you're expanding your vision, when you are highly aligning, when you are expecting the same value from yourself as you do other people. There are burdens, okay, but there are the ability to overcome, okay? There are obstacles. Always obstacles, okay? Obstacles right now we're talking about are the obstacles within yourself, okay? Because you have them. You definitely have obstacles within yourself. And I got to tell you, you're more than capable of overcoming them, okay? Because you're so talented. We're talking about this because you are so talented. That the universe, your guides, whatever, they want you to overcome this because you have a lot to give, and there's going to be a lot of choices. There's going to be a lot of conversations about what you do. And the thing is that I feel the 7 of potions here, like intuitively, as your creative cups. There is so much here. The divine feminine is all about creativity, and she is rising, okay? And these are the creative cups. These are the creative vessels being given, okay? So lots of choices, lots of inspiration. You just have to commit. You just have to commit to it, okay? Once we commit, there it is. We have this king of potions. This is going to be such a good time. Okay? This is going to be such a wish fulfillment. This is going to be so emotionally fulfilling. And I feel like, your creative self, your artist, okay, your business person, your, career person, whatever this is, I feel happiness here. I feel feeling valued. Okay. I feel metamorphosis. I feel people seeing your work here. I'm reading this intuitively. Seeing your work here and wanting it, wanting to understand it, wanting a product. Okay. But this really all comes from you opening up and being real about the value of the things you do. You stopping holding yourself in lesser value. You stop doing things just to be performative and doing things from the heart. It's a shift. It's a major shift. Okay. That's what you need to know. All right. Let's move into these cards. Okay. Let's move into these cards. This is like a little pick a card. It really is. Sometimes that happens. Okay. We have group 3, which is Black Widow, beautifully wrapped, present, laced with death, and we have miracles. No matter the ace, miracles will always happen if you believe. There's some kind of major transformation. It's a major transformation. It's miraculous. It feels like a miracle. A Christmas miracle, a winter solstice miracle. Okay. Tell me about this. This death. This transformation that leads to a miracle. What's this miracle? Tell me about it. We have the 9 of Candles. Okay, so you're tired. You're tired, buddy. You're tired. I feel that. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. We have the Empress and the King of Candles. Okay, so we have some healing energy coming in. Healing energy. Nurturing energy. And we have the King of Cups. Shining the light. Shining the light. Burning bright. Okay. Tell me about this miracle. We have the 6 of Potions. Ooh, okay. All right. More healing energy. Big healing energy. Loving on yourself. Nurturing yourself. I feel like this could be a goddess coming in and nurturing you. Helping you nurture yourself. Helping you heal yourself. This is a divine feminine energy coming in. Loving on you. It's been hard. This has been really hard. You may have been praying for wellness. We have justice. Ooh, you're getting some justice, baby doll. That's what this transformation of miracles about. You have been pushing through like crazy. I feel it. I'm hearing it. Heal me. Heal me. Heal me. And here it is. We got several cards. I'm going to take them. The Knight of Potions, the 5 of Candles, and the 6 of Presents. I'm feeling this energy of like, I can't get a break. I can't get a break. The 5 of Candles. Like, it's always a fight. I'm always fighting. The 9 of Candles, the 5 of Candles. I'm always fighting. I'm always having to fight for everything. And baby, I'm tired. Baby, I'm tired. Baby, I'm tired. And I don't want it no more. I feel that. Just take a deep breath. I feel it. I feel like this energy feels the burnout here. This divine energy. And I feel an inflow with the 6 of Presents. I feel this energy of giving. Of bringing in like pleasant energy. 6 of Potions, 6 of Presents. Like bringing in some healing flow. And it could be coming from a Knight of Potions or a King of Candles. Okay. So I feel a little Scorpio here. A little Pisces. I'm also feeling Capricorn. So there's no real cards that indicate that, but I guess with this right here, Capricorn. And then we have the fire sign here. Feels like Aries. Also Taurus. That's not a fire sign. Yeah, maybe some Leo. maybe Sag. Lots of fire here. But this Empress is very healing, and it's almost like those bringing in this healing energy are divinely guided for sure. How do you know? Because they're healing. They're not going to bring in toxic energy. Some of you are getting actual presence from people. Okay, it may be like a group of people. It may be these two people. It may be one of them. It may be a healing present from a matriarch, a grandmother, something like that. That's really going to help heal you. Okay, it's really going to help you. It's either a very healing or both a healing gift, or it's a very fulfilling gift in some way. That won't be for all of you. Okay, but if it's you, it's you. There's definitely justice. I want more on the justice. Okay. I want more on the justice. I feel like the fight is slowing down. It's coming to an end. Okay. But it really has to do with you being willing to receive the gifts and the healing. Okay. Because you may not be in your feminine energy, and we all have feminine and masculine energies. And in order to, be healed, you gotta and we're talking about spiritual healing here. You gotta be in receivership in order to receive your gifts, in order to receive this miracle. You gotta be in receivership. You gotta be willing to sit and receive. Okay. We have the Four of Presents. There's that unworthiness that I feel, right? Feeling a little unworthy. Feeling like, no, they don't have it. Nobody has it to give to me. I don't have it. We have a few more cards, so I'm going to go ahead and take them. Tell me about it. We have the Hermit. I feel like this miraculous transformation it's almost like it's being watched over. Some of you have an ancestor or familiar spirit that's watching over you while this happens. It's a guardian. This Hermit card almost always brings up a spirit. Okay, for me in this deck. So I feel like this is like a guardian. I feel like they're coming through to let you know, like, this is safe. This is a safe process. Some of you guys struggle with healing. You struggle with receiving healing, and therefore you struggle with receiving the gifts. Okay, the abundance. Because you're a fighter and you're used to fighting all the time. Okay, and we just can't fight all the time. That's not living a life. And a lot of you haven't lived a full life because you've been fighting, and your goddess, your god form, your goddess, okay, is transforming your life into one of balance. Okay, the Six of Presents, the Six of Potions, one of balance, where you're not fighting all the time, where you're not working yourself into the ground, where you actually get to go outside and smell the flowers, where, your life isn't always chaotic. That can feel very miraculous to people who live in absolute chaos all the time. If you're having physical problems, I feel like this miraculous energy is coming in to help guide you to healing practices. It may be like you finally go to the doctor. It may be that you start eating differently. Okay. But you have to be willing to listen. These energies aren't going to guide you to do anything bad to yourself. Okay. I want to make that clear. Okay. This is about taking positive care of yourself. Sometimes these miracles require action. We got 3 more cards. Or 4. We have the 8 of Needles. Okay. And this is something that you don't really see your way out of. Okay, this is something that you have spent a lot of time in your head about. Um, and listen, when you spend a lot of time in your head about stuff, it can be really hard to overcome. It becomes an obstacle in itself, just the way you think. Okay, and that increases the fight. This increases the fight. It makes it more stressful and it makes it harder to overcome. This is a major miracle because I feel like this is being let go. You're overcoming this, okay? This thinking about it all the time, the fight, it's almost like you learn to get into a flow in your life. Um, and you surrender things that don't work. Let's see what else we got. We have the Queen of Potions, the Five of Needles, and Temperance. Here we have this again. I feel this is anger. I feel some of you guys are frustrated that it hasn't worked, that things haven't worked. They haven't gone your way. And I feel like there's a peace coming over this anger, okay, over this. There's a divine healing of the frustration that things haven't gone your way. Everything is where it needs to be right now because you're where you are. And if things had gone the way that you wanted them to go at the time, they may not have unfolded in a positive way. Divine timing is a real thing. And as much as we all at times don't like it, there is a wisdom to it. I feel like this miraculous transformation is complicated. People want it to always be an easy thing, wrapped up in a bow, a box, pretty wrapping paper under the Christmas tree. But there's resistance. There's a lot of thinking how you can't get out of the situation. Healing is tough work. This miraculous energy is that you're going to get into a flow of healing. And it could be that there was a lot of planets in reverse, in retrograde. There's a lot of really powerful aspects going on in astrologically. So, my tongue's heavy. But there's a different flow happening, okay? You need to know right now that it's important that you get into flow. You bring yourself into balance, okay? Because this miraculous energy is going to help you rebirth your life. Bring yourself into alignment with healing and with receiving gifts. Gifts from spirit, gifts from the universe, and actual physical gifts. Could be money, could be a job, could be a car, could be a new house, could be, healing, things like that. But it's important that you listen. And it's hard to listen when your brain is full of overthinking. All right? So it's important that you don't overthink this. Okay? Well, all right. That's what I received today. I hope these were helpful. It was very interesting. And I truly enjoyed reading for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you made it this far, why don't you leave me a goblet? A goblet down below from the emojis to let me know you made it this far. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. I thank you all for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.